Go live. What's up, everybody? Sean here from Sean's RC Adventures. In the chat, we got John Martin, we got
Howdy.
Dennis, we got KBRC. Whoa, I nearly ended that for everybody, so I don't want to do that. Let me see. Yeah. So we got John Martin, Bill Whiten, DG Dennis, and KBRC, and I will pull up the chat on my phone, guys. So what I'm doing is I'm working on my excavator, getting it ready for cabin fever, but I did get a new controller. Got this bad boy. So I'm gonna be trying to work on this while doing the live, just changing over the channels and stuff. Like if you think, I'll turn this around a second, let me see. You think you got a mess to deal with wire-wise? We can see this.
I'm dealing with wires too.
Yeah,
All of a
we
sudden,
can-
my third channel doesn't fucking work.
Dre, Raymond, Brian, Derp, Cape
Welcome
Cod.
in, guys.
What's going on?
see wires, we can see wires. I'll show you the wires. This is what I'm about to try and deal with. You can see all of these. You can see them all right maybe. Like look at the difference. You can see the difference. Like this, I don't know if it shows up right in the camera, but that's a 10 channel receiver. Another new 12 channel. New 12 channel is like tiny.
Less than half the size.
Yeah, like and seeing.
What'd you have before, Sean?
Oh, it's the receiver that came in it.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, that new radio that he got, the receiver is real small for a 12 channel.
Is it? What is it?
Okay.
1 to burn, 2 to turn?
Huh?
So
No,
is it
One to turn, 2 to burn.
Yeah,
1
yeah.
to turn? Okay, 1 to turn.
One turn.
Welcome in, Brian.
Yeah, one is always steering.
Okay.
Going on, Dirk.
Welcome in, Dirk.
Raymond, I'm all right. Just starting to feel the pain now. That's all.
Hi, Dirk. Just got the
Sure.
chat up.
Yeah, I'll pull the chat up now in 2 minutes on the phone. I can put my phone in the charge to get it going, so.
Just that shit.
Yeah, you guys could probably see I'm got a big ice pack on my shoulder and all slung up. Most of the pain right now is right here in the front. Other,
That's what they.
I'm doing
Is
all right.
North Rock trip, welcome in, Dirk, welcome in. Been a while, guys. I was just looking today, there's been over a month since I've done a live, like. Really, I probably.
It's been a bit.
Yeah, and sometimes during this, I probably will get kicked in and out as well, like too, because the hotel Wi-Fi really fucking sucks here, like so.
Hey, John, Derp's got a thing in there for you. The X24 you did your comp with.
Yeah.
That mod, heavy brass wheels, keep the wheels down. Try it out. Can you even pull those stock tires off without ripping them?
Yeah. I haven't changed the ribs, the rims on that yet. It's pretty much gotten everything else done to it.
Right?
That is.
What's up, Kurt?
Channel
Up,
6.
Dennis, Sean,
Welcome in, Kurt.
Curtis D, what's going on?
Welcome in.
John.
So my channel 1 and this one is going to be channel 7 on this new one.
JD, what's going on? The troublemaker of you
So Sean,
showed up.
working on setting that one up like your other one. So
And like channel 2 is going to be.
Oh, partners in crime. Bushman and JD both.
Yeah.
That's why it stinks in here.
What?
Channel 2, and channel 6. Well, this is going on me.
What's up, squirrel?
Welcome in.
This has got to be with the channel.
JD, Squirrel, Curtis. Hope you guys are all doing good. You too, Dirt.
It's blue.
Dirty Squatch, what's going on?
Great name, Squatch.
Dwayne, my favorite Canuck. How you doing, buddy?
Oh, now you show up, Dwayne, when I needed your help the other day. Thanks, appreciate it.
Well, man,
Channel 3 is going to be channel 5. Channel 3. Channel 5.
Hey, Dwayne, I bet you'll never get another set of wheels for that 6. Those things were kicking your ass by the looks of it.
Channel 4. It's nice blue on this one.
Hey, Dirk, what's going on?
Channel
some
3.
trails for his S66.
Yeah, he got because you could buy just the faces for him.
Mm-hmm.
He pulled those
Right.
off and he put his new ones on, and he had to recharge his drill twice. He forgot
Wow.
to charge it up to put them together.
Oh shit.
But he
There
also
you go.
put dual stage foams in them.
Yeah,
He got the super swampers and
channel
put
3,
the
channel
dual
4,
stage foams in
channel
them, and
3.
yeah, he got the single stage,
4,
and then the inner silicone part, the dual stage, you can only fold it so much to try and get it in that small fucking hole. Yeah, they do look good. The bronze color really looks good on that truck with that color body.
So he's running the stock wheel basically just with a metal front, metal face on it.
Yeah. Yeah, you use the inner ring, the rear of the wheel, and then you just get the faces for them.
So guys, sorry if I'm not keeping up with the chat at the minute. I'm just trying to concentrate on. I've got 2 controls for what I'm doing. Is I got this controller open and I'm moving the sticks and the buttons to see which. I don't know if you can see the way the channels are on that one. So when I move, it's hard to see with the glare, but whatever channel I move, I'm using this channel, and then I have this one open with a channel list. So when I move, it tells me which channels on this one. So I make sure I get them all in the right.
Got a fancy remote now, huh?
So it's confusion.
No, it's a replacement fancy remote. That's the sad part.
Yeah.
Your remote is a replacement fancy remote.
Factory
Yeah.
one's decent.
Dude, what is awesome about this remote though, I thought you could only do 2 vehicles on it. So you can do up to 20 vehicles.
Oh,
And you can
nice.
have every one of them plugged in, turned on, and then whatever. So I'll program probably to this switch here. So if you just flick the switch, you can flick between model, and whatever one you stop on, you just automatically start operating it.
Nice.
Pretty cool. So the one controller, I can have the dump trucks, the excavator dozers, everything all in one. I just assume with one flick of the switch, I'll just start driving the other one right away.
Now that one, you can do more mixing on that one also, can't you?
Yeah, you can do shitloads of mixing on this one, like, too, so.
So you can seamlessly switch between
Yeah,
excavator, dump truck, and
the
bulldozer.
dozer, yeah, the dozer and everything.
Backhoe, all
You
of
have
them
your own
equal.
mixes set, so you have them pre-mixed and pre-set up, so when you flick to that model, it's whatever mixes you have set up is right there for it. It's pretty damn cool, like, like, you know. Technology today, Fly Sky, like Fly Sky always come up with good stuff, like, but this controller is designed more for like the construction vehicles and ground vehicles, like more than like boats and all of that stuff,
You just
more
can't
than for
operate
planes.
two machines at once, right?
No,
Well, you can't, I can drive two trucks and stuff at once, like you can, with this, you can actually bind, so. It's an 18 channel controller. You can take a 12 channel receiver and like the 8 channel receiver, and you can bind the two of them. So that's when I've been watching videos, a lot of people puts one receiver in the truck and then puts the other receiver on the trailer, and they're able to operate all the trailer lights, functions in the trailer at the same time as operating the truck. Like, so it's a pretty cool feature. Like you can bind two receivers together at the same time. Been a while since I've been live. I forgot how to do this shit. From setting it up earlier, man, I was like, it took me like 3 or 4 times to set the freaking thing up. It's been that long since I've done it. I've been live in like near over a month and a half or something, probably. Like nuts. Raymond E, he's in there somewhere. He's enjoying that truck that he won too.
Oh yeah, he's loving it.
There's what your customers, everybody in the chat, I'm sorry, dirties, that's what some, like, if I haven't been chatting with you, I will once I get this, like, ball of wires and this mess sorted out, like, so.
Right. What's up, Josh? What's up,
The
Chunky?
right track is channel
welcome
7.
in.
This one, the right track is channel 2, so my channel
Keith.
7 has got to
Hey,
go to
Keith.
this channel
Yeah.
2.
Yeah,
Channel
I
7.
don't know why my fucking third channel ain't working.
That's the first channel.
Shut up, man.
So channels, yeah,
Hmm?
We got it plugged in the wrong channel.
the channel 2.
No, my shifter channel,
Channel 7.
it was working, now it's not. And I put
Hey,
it in
Kurt, I'll give you
channel,
$3 for that.
Sold.
What's up, Josh?
Channel 8.
see
Channel
what
What's up? Just getting Country Junction.
Yeah, how's the carbon do?
It did great. I think these foams are a little heavy for it because the truck's so light.
it's just,
Something a little softer.
Yeah, they're medium firm crawler innovations. I think I need soft and medium.
Yeah, I seen one running last night up to reaction. It was doing pretty impressive up there.
It seemed Tony was showing a little bit of that video.
Yeah.
this one's,
Yeah, Tony drove it for a little bit last night. So
Channel 9.
oh goodness gracious.
Channel 9 is only off long form. Doesn't need to be on the 3 station, does it?
Yeah, very funny there, Squatch.
Oh.
Yeah, there's so much shit I want to do in here, but I can't do shit.
Getting ready for cabin fever, Sean?
That's what we can get ready for, really. We're gonna
Control everything.
the doors are completely torn apart at the minute, so. Once I finish this, then tomorrow, Sunday, maybe I'll work on the dozer.
All
What
this
is that?
shit's fucked up.
You gotta change
Yeah.
transmitters out of all of them and program it for each one.
Yeah. Well, I'll just do the dozer and the excavator for this one for now. But I need to buy more receivers, like,
Hey, Derp.
Right.
um. One, two, three,
And I started buying more parts for my Blazer build.
9.
One I started last Christmas.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Got the body for.
Yeah. Yeah, a year ago last Christmas.
Yep.
But all I got left to do on the body is install the rear LEDs, which is a pain in the ass, the tail lights. And once I've got that, I've got my TF2 chassis, and I went ahead and I found a Marlin chassis. And the nice thing about the Marlin chassis is that it comes with the Galanda 2 front shock hoops.
Right.
The tall
Little
hoops, so
taller.
you don't have to spend another to get those, you know. And got my leaf springs. Should be here tomorrow or the next day. Axles and transmission. I'm getting the scale transmission with the over and under TKs and the K44 axles.
Are your brick piles accumulating?
The what?
Your pile of bricks is accumulating.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, I haven't made any for about the last week or so. Let's see if you can see those. Let's see the best way to do this. Let me turn this around. Wait.
Well, Steve, welcome in.
What's up, Carl?
Hey, girl.
Nice.
But that I'm probably gonna have to make that many bricks 10 times over before it's all done with. But
Right.
How many you got done now, Bill?
That's about 100.
Yeah, you've been humming right along with them then.
Well, I actually haven't made any blocks for about a week.
Mm-hmm.
Just my hands have been hurting me, and I haven't felt like doing the mixing.
No. I'm just saying in general. Since you started doing it, you have 100 of them done already, man. You've been booging along with them, you know.
Yep.
Yeah. You still meat beater.
This fucking just do red. What the hell?
So you got to let them sit 2-3 days.
No, actually, if I mix them properly, so it gets thoroughly mixed, it only takes about 24 hours for them to set nice and hard.
Mm-hmm.
So they'll come out of the mold, and you got to use something for mold release because the molds get a little chewed up, and they get to where they really hold on to the blocks. And so if you don't have any kind of mold release in there, whether it's cooking oil, motor oil, whatever, what happens is it starts to where the concrete gets too much of a grip on the mold, and you try to unmold the blocks, and you end up breaking them up because they don't want to let go of the mold. So you have to make sure you oil them real good, and it makes a little bit of a mess in the area you're working on, but you just have to change out the paper every day so it gets mess out of there, you know.
It's a silicone, maybe Kai jelly is ideal.
What's up, Larry?
Yeah, I was welcoming Larry.
Use a little bit of Kai jelly on those.
Yeah.
But I take and I'll put a little bit of oil and spread it around real good with my fingers, and it's enough that when I pour them, I can tell when it's full because all the oil comes to the top first, and once all the oil's finished coming out, and you start getting a little bit of cement, you got the bowl full.
That's a good tip.
Or you could probably even use like a baking spray or a cooking spray.
Exactly, yeah. The one
The
I like the
baking
best
spray would probably be better though.
is what is it? Canola oil,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
because it doesn't stink real bad. You know what I mean? Like a lot of olive oils and stuff do. So it's got a real clean smell to it. You doesn't stink the place up. And all you're doing is you're coating that mold with the oil, and at the same time it's pushing the excess out. And that's why you need a real wet, liquidy mix of concrete in order to make them.
Yeah.
I
you gotta
can't
make
take this
slurry.
conversation.
What?
How has Keith not said anything? Because we just had a whole conversation that you got to keep it lubed up well, and you don't want it to stink.
And Keith did
Because
say
I'm fucking
Keith
going
did
He's
crazy
say-
with these
concentrating
goddamn
on that
wires.
wiring.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Billy,
why.
I think
All I see
I
is
think this
smoke,
is the
man.
stuff that Dirty Squawk is talking about right here.
Yeah, I think that's a good tip. I'm going to
Dry
try
silicone
that.
lube.
Yeah, it might act. Oh, the dry silicone. That's the one he's talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Works
All I
good on
see
a
is
lot of stuff.
smoke.
silicone mold, so it should be, real good. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there's that and just cooking spray, but that's something to try.
Mhm.
Bushman, I'm with Kagan. KY will probably slide right out.
Apply it with your third leg.
JD says Astroglide's the best. I don't know about you guys. I'm mostly worried about getting in, not getting out.
I'm gonna figure out how to mix the fucking thing.
Oh man, I barely understood
I
you.
gotta figure out how to mix them so when I move, the pump automatically comes on there too. JD's RT Larry, get one pretty, welcome, man, welcome.
Take your
All
word
right,
for it,
Raymond,
Sean.
take care, buddy.
You've
Well,
gone above and
see you
beyond
later.
my RC capabilities by far.
Oh, what did I say? That
I'm
was
pushing my
wrong.
limit right here. And I already did this.
Right. He's sweating down to fucking tank top. I got
I'm cutting
bandana
down.
on.
You know he really starts sticking when his tongue starts sticking out.
Michael Jordan of wiring.
Is there any glue on the wires, like your motor wires?
There's liquid tape.
Just put them in the receiver. You're all good.
Glue them together.
And I'm cutting down two channels, so
Going on,
Grizzly?
Grizzly.
You're saving channels.
yeah, I think I got it. I don't need
Night, Raymond.
I'm not gonna run. I think I burnt that box out. It doesn't look too good. I'm not even gonna plug it in.
Your sound kit?
Might not have, but because that needs direct power to the battery, right? And then go through the electronic speed control too.
You should only have one power source though. If you have power coming from the ESC,
Then you're good.
Shouldn't
you
have
should
two power
direct
sources
power.
on here.
No, you need the signal to say when it's going forward and reverse, but you can't have power. Two power sources that'll overvolt it.
Burn it up. Is that what you
Yeah.
did, Keith?
If you're gonna run a BEC, you need to clip that red wire, man.
I'm not running a PC. I'm just running this.
No, it's for the sound kit.
I'm gonna plug it in and see if it works. Just gonna plug it into the receiver box.
Yeah.
Well, I got a splitter on the throttle, so I'm gonna plug it into the splitter on the throttle.
Unplug your one motor wire so that thing doesn't take off on you.
Yeah, I'll lift it back up.
Famous last words.
Hey, hold my beer as this car goes flying across the table.
It won't be the first time.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not working. I know there was some other thing I had to plug with it, but
Yeah, that wire
found in it.
you just had in your hand is for power. Without
Yeah,
power
but-
going to it, it's not gonna work.
But if I
How
have
many-
power if I wire this into the battery and then plug this other into the electronic speed control,
It just depends on if there's a red wire going to both.
yes, there's a red and black wire going to the battery and a red and black wire going to the electronic speed control.
Oh, so
I would unpin the red wire. Just take some tweezers and flip up the little plastic tab on the red wire that goes to the speed control, and then plug it into the battery if that's how it worked before.
Yeah, I don't remember how it worked before. I remember I just unplugged it and plugged it. I plugged it in the wrong way and went oof. Just won't run.
At this
sound.
point, do you even remember if it did work before?
Oh, it worked. Yeah, it had good sound in it. I got the bone beetle
Hey, Keith.
sound hooked up.
Let's say
Just have to
there's your
look at
there's your
that.
little plastic tabs right there
Yeah.
on your plug.
Yeah. I'll just have to look at the bone beetle, see how I hook that up. But right now I got the servos and all the shit I need to.
Did you get your 3-speed
Something's
working?
going weird. Yeah.
What was wrong with that? Wasn't plugged in all the way?
So I was in it was in channel. I put it in a different channel.
Yeah, that might make a difference there, Keith.
Hey, Wolf Steve, you got that U-Tron, make sure you put bearings in the front diff quick. That bushing will wear out and ruin your ring and pinion.
They got a bushing down in there.
That truck has all bushings and the axles
Oh.
and stuff.
Oh, does it? Oh,
Yeah, and mine wobbled out and it let the pinion come up and round off the teeth on the ring gear.
oh, that's all right. Because I remember you were getting one, weren't you?
Yeah, it's all good to go now,
Mhm.
but it's got bearings now. 12 by 5 by 4.
We have to buy a couple extra parts on that car.
oh, you can repair it, what is it?
No problem, Wolf Steve.
Well, I got fucking signs waiting for, I hear you signal off, forget me.
And swings over and knocks you out, Sean. Entertaining.
So I just got an ad, what the hell, dude, I know YouTube was doing like, even in the middle of lives, they're freaking dropping ads, like it's like, what the hell?
Double them up.
That'd be some way of turning that off, when I
You
it's
can't-
been a
yeah.
long time to set up a live, I mean, I think somebody turning that shit off or something though.
We put them
You
on
know-
anybody's nowadays.
Yeah,
Doesn't
it's
matter.
like crazy.
If you don't pay for YouTube Premium, it does that.
That's nuts. Right, so
I'm probably the only one here who doesn't see ads on YouTube.
can I change that? Can I change? So. Right now, this is the small one. The small. No, I'm not gonna go. Small one. Hang on.
Yep, time to cross my fingers and pray with racing tomorrow.
Did I change?
All the stuff.
What's that?
The storm that's coming.
Oh no. I've
Electronic work you did.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
saw you had it live earlier. I was driving down to the hobby shop.
Your setup's looking good, John.
oh yeah.
Good luck.
That time
Cutting
I
it
had
after the
it.
fact.
Yeah. Yeah, I realized I was missing a pinion gears, a whole set of pinion gears. It's like crap.
You left them somewhere.
Yeah. It's like, okay, let me go get some real quick.
Radioactive said you need to install uBlock Origin. You see no ads with that installed in the browser.
You got everything going good.
Dirty Squad says, I'm always seeing ads. I'm too cheap. I need money for RCs.
I can take a pill.
Hey,
Cover
I
on.
got nothing to do all day, and TV sucks. So I pay for YouTube Premium so I don't have to fucking watch a bunch of damn commercials all day.
I have premium
He plays the
too.
same thing over and over. Watch the same movie within the first 3 fucking weeks of the month.
See, I don't do movies, man. I watch either history or people
My
doing
videos.
or RC stuff.
What videos, Keegan?
Just my videos is all he watches. Which I appreciate,
Yeah.
Bill. Totally.
Jim, I noticed you've been working on that UTB 18 a lot. Did you ever get it back together?
It's not 100% back together, but at least it's running.
Yeah, I haven't run mine all that much. It's still in
Yeah,
pretty much
It's,
new condition.
it's
yeah, put
cosmetically not together.
yeah. Well, like I said, I could plug it in right now and crawl over anything on this desk.
Would I want to swap for Sarge?
They really got the balance right on that thing as far as like the tires and foam for the weight of the vehicle.
Oh, these tires squish because I got so much lead on or so much brass on this thing.
Oh, I bet they do with the added weight. But I
Yeah.
mean, as it comes, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
really haven't done anything to mine but drive it, and the way it comes, they got the setup spot on. It's really good the way it is. It's just if you're gonna do something else, it's gonna affect something. So. But of course, it's that way with anything. If you move certain directions, there's certain things you're gonna have to do to make it work.
Oh, that's great.
Front.
Yeah, Derp doing downloads does not work for lives, man.
Yeah, I just checked in it. These are the firms and that's why it's too hard.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm into something a little harder. Do you have another truck that's got some that are too soft?
I might swap these with the SCX10 Pro. The Pro's a little heavier than this thing.
What about your inserts?
Back in a minute.
Or are those
Oh,
stiff?
they're not too stiff. I just don't know if they'll fit this cheater tire.
What size are those tires?
They say 4.75.
Are they a
Um,
little smaller?
ORC.
They're a little bigger.
Oh, a little bigger than a 475?
Hello RC makes 3D printed inserts in 2 different compounds, and they make them so they fit the 475s.
Yeah, if I was gonna get some, I'd get the flubs right now. They seem to work good on Joe. Jericho's got 3 brothers. I make my own. Nathan's working on one.
How much are the flubs and the other ones you can buy that you know of?
JD says he only watches live, so he sees Dennis 4 times a week.
I can't remember what the
Family.
flubs were.
I think the flubs are like $60 for all 4,
I think.
and 3 brothers
It
are
might
just
be
around
worth
80.
trying. It might be worth trying the Hello RC ones because if I'm not mistaken, they're like 20 or $30
For all
for
4?
for all 4. I don't know exactly how much, but I know they're a lot less than the numbers y'all were just quoting for sure, man. And if you guys have not seen their channel, dude, the place they have there is covered with freaking mounds of dirt with rocks and concrete chunks all over them. And the place is awesome.
Yeah,
They call it
eventually-
Collar County. And let me tell you, if you ever get a chance to go up there and get with those guys, do it, man. I would
Adventure
love.
Time was out there a couple times already.
They're the ones with the Cheerio Challenge or Cheerio League
Yeah.
or whatever it is there,
Yep.
Yeah, it'd be the trucker cups. Yep.
right? Yeah, I watch it occasionally.
I mean, I'm spread so thin, I really don't watch them as much as I'd like to. But yeah, they got an awesome fucking space up there, man.
Yeah, they got a nice chunk of property. Yeah, JD, you're right. You know, between the flubs and the 3 brothers, they are both kind of pricey. It just, you got to pick and choose which one you want.
Yeah.
It's one of them
Like I was
battles.
saying about Hello RC is they've got 2 different compounds they do, and they're cheap as compared to the others.
Well, not only that, when you get into a 475, you got to figure out which tire that insert's going to work with. Just because it's a 475, it won't work with all of them though, because like a Tusk and a Hunk, they're 2 different width.
And the width of your tread depends, on how the insert's going to work and whether you're going to need to trim it and how much airspace you actually will
Like
want
for
for your.
example, the inserts that Josh prints are first a 475, but they're a little too narrow for the Tusk and the Hunks. Now I put them in the stock tires that come off the new Red Cat Ascent. They fit perfect because it just says 4.7. I mean, they work great in those tires.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on the width too. Just like I was saying, if you crowd your tread too much, you're not going to get conformation, And if you have too much, conforming. That's not good either, you know. So it's just
Well, you're never
sometimes
going
it's
to
just
find that happy medium, that's for sure. And
yeah.
that's
There's no such
why
thing as perfect.
no, and that's why Three Brothers came out with their tuning rings. So if you get into that tire that has a wider sidewall, you can put those in and stiffen the sidewall up some more. So it doesn't roll over on you as bad.
Fuck, that's fans, the fan and everything's noisy as hell, nothing.
And Tank said, quit playing with that thing and let
Stop
him
playing
in.
with that thing and let me in. Oh, sorry, Tank. I'm kind of programmed the freaking thing. Sorry with that. That's what I said to everybody, I'm not like, so somebody needs to keep an eye on the chat for me now.
And he can tell you how to
You need
get
some
rid of
help.
these ads and that little heart on the
Yeah, I
screen.
believe you guys up north there are gonna get a big storm this weekend, are you, Keegan? Or is it
To be determined. I didn't hear anything about it.
We're
maybe it's
supposed to
skipping
start
just
getting
over
some
you,
today.
because it's saying like New York and Maine and stuff, get up to 10 or 12 inches of snow or something or something.
Oh wow.
Doing something today
I
about
think we
it.
might
Yeah.
get 3 inches or something.
Yeah,
We're supposed to get a little bit of rain hours tomorrow, and that's about it. It's done.
and we're gonna get a lot of rain here tomorrow, 100% chance of rain tomorrow. Friggin' Big Head, he's been off to the 6th and I haven't even had a chance to hook up or meet up with him. Just flying back and forth a couple of times to New York there over the last week. And it's like, just come back here now and then, you know, I'll get it, it's not gonna rain Saturday, it's like, sucks. But I'll get a chance
Yeah.
for him before I leave here, that's for sure. Same as cardboard crawlers, he reached out to me too, so. He's not that far away either. How's everything with you, Tank?
Hey guys.
Going on, Tank?
Howdy, Francois.
Hey Sean, I think
Hi,
you
Frank.
need I think Sean needs to grow a beard or a white beard because everybody here's got a white beard. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
What the
Pretty baby
hell,
face.
where's that coming from?
did you break it already?
A leak in oil or something.
No, leak somewhere. You got a leak somewhere. Oh. Got a lot of hydraulic fluid right there. What the hell? Where's
yeah.
that coming from? Gotta figure that out.
Less than ideal.
Huh?
That's less than ideal. Unless you
Yeah.
just filled
John's
it.
watching on his table.
Yeah, that's not crazy, you know. Something not right there somewhere.
So Jem, what are you fixing? What did you break? You had fun?
Yeah, I just forgot these were the heavier foams that I had for another truck. So this truck's just barely 6 pounds. And these are the rears are the firm crawler innovations, and then the fronts are the medium. And I
You
need
know what,
to
Okay.
I wonder if it's when I accidentally hit the pump in the reverse, it just shot oil out of it.
Yeah.
Well, at least you
But
know
no,
you're not gonna rust.
Yeah,
Need
that's
to-
for sure.
Can you add more to it now?
That's a lot of, look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but that's like freaking half the
Check
tank.
your
of that
level.
dog.
don't hit that
Oops.
button.
Yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah, at least my desk will not be, it's stuff not sticking to the desk, that's for sure.
Might not have purged the tank though. Yeah.
People be saying.
Change it easy.
Yeah. Yeah. People will be thinking I'm like, that's the wrestling, jelly wrestling. You're my boy, Blue. I think that's what it was, but when I hit the pump accidentally, when I was reversing channels, I reversed the pump channel by accident.
Oops.
It doesn't do any damage to it. Going in
Hopefully
reverse
not.
too.
Hopefully not, or I'll be spending more money at cabin fever. Oh.
Check the level
Only
of it.
$20. Only $20 for the week.
Yeah. It's only $20, right? All right.
I was just saying, check your reservoir.
I'm trying to get the
again.
sound hit to work too. Yeah. I'm just gonna see if I can see it coming out of anywhere.
It's done.
It already came out. Give her a break.
You got a piece of paper you could put under it. You'll be able to see where it is, unless you clean the surface real well.
Or it could be some residual from when it leaked before.
No, that was a lot more than residual. That one. These are like soaked through, but
Use a squirter.
yeah.
Well, if you can't see where it's coming from, it must be coming from close to where the tank is, because that's.
Well, I think that's what I think. It was just I accidentally hit the tank in the reverse mode. But then when I hit it quickly, shot up and put it out through the overflow. I'm hoping that's the thing anyway. Because that was a lot of oil. Oh, fucking everything, please. Like the counterweight for this thing alone, I waited last night on tanks. Lock it up. Look at the counterweight alone weighs 20 pounds.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's the counterweight to put at the back of that thing?
Yeah, that's the counterweight that goes on the back.
Okay.
No.
And Josh is over here talking about 6-pound rigs.
Yeah.
Big difference.
Yeah, just a bucket alone on that's probably 6 pounds.
Yeah.
Hell, my trail trucks all end up around 10 or 11 pounds. And that's without trying to add extra weight to them. I don't know how you guys managed to get those comp crawlers down so low. Of course, I've never built something trying to get a low weight.
It's low because you're using the carbon fiber chassis.
Very minimal on what we put in them.
True.
Yeah.
Difference.
Change out the whole transmission and stuff. Helps.
Yeah, I think I only have. Josh, how much were those brass C-hubs you gave me? Were those like 40 grams a piece?
40 or 60?
10-2 C-hubs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, 23 sounds right for you.
Yeah, so that's all that's on the one, and the other one is just the BF10s that come with the brass tube inserts. That's all I have in that for weight as far as brass goes, and then everything else is just titanium links, steel beadlock faces.
Major water
Links.
leak again.
I don't need no stinking links.
Yeah, out of those two comp trucks, the heaviest is just about 6.5, and the other one is a little over 5.5. That's the heaviest trail truck I got right there. 12
Just
and a
about
half.
every I end up building a base truck.
Hey, Sean, I think Sergeant J is waiting in the back.
Oh, he is, he sure is, that's for sure. I should give someone else a fucking host fucking thing. That would be.
Well, you can assign an assistant, eh? You can assign
Yeah.
somebody to help you.
Co-host.
I would actually try that stupid freaking heart.
You got to do that at the beginning. But you could do it now also.
How do you do
I don't know
that?
if they love you.
How do you
What's
do it?
up?
Sarge,
Hey, what's
good
up,
to
Sarge?
talk to you after line, man.
I could show you, but somebody has disabled presentation, so I can't.
I did.
Yeah,
I can't even touch
Sean's
it.
got us on
Can't even touch
lockdown.
Got all the
anything.
power and his hands are all
Yeah, he's
greasy.
got us on lockdown.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
locking everything down.
I need to teach him how to share.
Not letting anybody in.
Irishman.
Damn.
And some of those hand wipes, Sean, come in a little container.
Metal lovers.
Mohammed is pretty excited. Screen share, is that what it is? Yeah, not what the
Yeah, I
difference.
love this.
Screen
Your
share.
hands are, you probably don't have a callus on them, do you?
No.
Not after working with all
My hand
the
is a little soft.
Only his
Little
thumbs
hand.
where he types on the computer or the phone.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay,
Bye now. Bye now.
when you're in here, when you're in here doing your stream and you go next, and then you go next, and then you go next. Oh no,
Yeah.
one too much. Contribution. You have live reaction. This is the live reaction
Oh, okay.
that you have to take
okay.
off. Okay. If
Got it.
ever you're back in your video and you're playing live, you can actually go to your edit, and I believe you can take that off because I did that live the other day. When you go to your YouTube studio, you can actually take off live reaction.
What is live reaction tank?
The
That's
heart.
that heart thing that's always on the
That makes
chat.
sense.
Oh, yeah.
Especially if you're
Emojis.
watching on your phone. It covers up part of
Yeah.
whatever the message is sent, and you can't read it until somebody else adds something in there so you can read the
Yeah,
spot
that's what's
hidden
the
behind
pain
the
in the
heart.
last part about it.
Yep.
This little heart here. The ease of motion.
I hear you, Sarge.
Party 100%. Heart. There we go.
Trying to talk, Sarge. I think are you muted? Or maybe he's talking to somebody else.
I know Sarge, he puts you in the backstage and just leaves you there for ages, and you're just
I was there for like an hour and a half, I think.
Yeah.
I would not believe it.
I'll try and keep a better eye on it. It's the first time I've done a live in fucking over a month or something. Like actually November, I think was the last time. The last live I done was when I done the raffle.
It's at least a year. It was last year, so it's at least a
Well,
year.
yeah, that's true. It was last year. Last time I done a live. It's actually funny. Come on, get in there, like butter.
Get into the hole.
Into the hole, he says. Into the hole. That's what she said.
Guru asks, now what's the difference between a crawler and a trail truck? Can you explain it, Dennis? Or are all slow moving RCs considered a crawler?
Well,
There we go again.
Crawlers are meant to go over rock. Trail trucks are meant to go on smooth groomed trails.
Okay, and if you take a trail truck and go over rock, does it become a crawler?
No.
It's still a trail truck.
A trail truck.
It's a trail truck.
You're just rock
crawling with a trail truck.
You have to let them.
You're rock crawling with a trail truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. What pronoun
You guys are beating a dead horse with a plastic stick. It's almost like today saying, I'm a woman. I represent myself as a woman.
You are?
I'm a cat.
Let's see.
Congratulations,
Did
Tank.
I say that
I'm
out
a cat.
Coming out of the
Litter
closet?
box. I'm a cat.
Oh
So
yeah, go for it, man.
I
It's
believe you
perspective.
prefer furry.
A tomcat.
The tomcat, yeah.
Kitty.
I'll say this. if the brand that designed and manufactured and made it and advertised it and called it a trail truck, it's a trail truck.
Everybody calls it a crawler, pretty much. But hey, I understand what you mean.
Mhm.
Yeah,
You're describing
I'm
it
just go like
speed.
that. I just go off of what the company that made it calls it, and then there you go.
Yeah.
It's like a chicken and the egg.
Trail truck. Trail truck. Crawler.
Crawler.
It's like,
My RC shirt is a crawler.
Crawler.
Figure it out.
it's like,
What is your Sherp? Is it a trail truck or a crawler? Or something different?
It's a trail
Crawler
truck.
is like a
All-terrain vehicle. It's an ATV.
comp.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Trail truck. I mean, crawlers are comp trucks.
Right, they're
Basically.
purpose built.
Yes. But you can purposely build a trail truck.
For a trail.
Right.
that's an argument that'll never be settled.
Right?
It's the fucking chicken and the egg argument.
It's all about
Yeah.
the driver. Take a trail truck and beat any comp truck.
Dirty
That's
squash
right.
is a meat
And you can take
popsicle.
any, you can friggin' take a TX4 Defender, beat
Mhm.
any
We'll see.
comp truck.
I put all my brass on top.
Yeah.
Brass is brass. That makes them better.
Mm-hmm. No
Now,
matter
can
where
you
you put it.
explain Sorka to me? Can you use a trail truck in Sorka?
Ah, yeah. I can
Aha.
use a trail truck on Saga.
Let's
Which
start
class?
that combo up.
So in a comp of class 1, it's a comp truck class 1, or is it a trail truck class 1? You guys opening up a can of worms there. It's crazy.
Class one's a comp truck. Class 0 is a trail truck. I'm doing good, Dwayne. Thanks for asking.
Ah, too small.
It's a trail truck.
It's too small.
Basher.
Keith, they do have drills for that, eh? You put a drill at the end and you turn it instead of using your hand.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, he's drilling with his hands instead of
Yeah.
using a drill at the end of it.
He's got a drill sitting
yeah.
there too. You can see
Yeah.
Ryobi,
I don't know.
up your
I just-
game.
I
He'd
just
prefer to
took a
drill by
pill.
hand than use you.
He'd
Just
rather
took
have
a
a hand
pill.
job than use a drill.
Yeah, I just took a pill.
Oh, there you go.
A drill pill.
Worst thing to just grab the drill and try to use that without the drill bit, right?
I should have done that. Damn it. Oh, that's good right there.
You never cease to amaze us, Keith.
Oh,
Trials and tribulations we'll use for years to come.
And remember, all scales matter. Big or small, we love them all.
Think that's what it was.
Was that English?
What
should it be?
What did he just say?
right?
I said, what the hell?
Didn't hear a word he said.
Something.
Right.
I think he
That's
just
why
Yeah,
Sean's
they
talking
stuff it
fast.
was when I put it in reverse. Oh, no, stop.
I heard
Yeah.
reverse.
Man.
There's
You
a
need to
lot
buy
of
an
reverberation.
accent enhancing microphone.
Hey, Mike might he might not be talking towards the mic or something.
I think
Is
you just
your
have a lot of
mic in
echo in
EP?
that.
JD, you are dirty.
Oh,
You were lagging a bit too, Sean. Complain to your hotel concierge.
Dirty talk. I'm not talking dirty.
That's going to be the next live stream. Tank starts. Tank's dirty talk.
Yeah, that's come on my other channel. Yeah, AMF. No, what's that sound there where you use a mic and you make very low sounds?
ASMR.
ASMR. With the tank. Are you doing another ladder?
No, I just got one ladder. I'm trying to hook this servo up.
Well, one ladder goes up and the other one goes down.
Yeah.
I can't get my hand in there though. Ah,
No, you can't stand
Right.
backward on the stairs.
fucking
Yeah,
cutting
tune
my
into
hand
escape.
all up. Damn it.
That's never faster.
But you can fall backwards.
Oh, there goes a cat on Kurt's bed.
Oh, that dang cat.
Shit, my cat went out as soon as it went dark, man.
So you done the renovation at your house, Bill?
No, we still gotta get some insulation and sheetrock.
Okay.
It's gonna take a while to do that renovation with those little bricks.
Yeah.
No, we're not using those on this.
Oh,
I was gonna say that'd be the next thing. He'll be making scale sheetrock.
Right? Oh, believe me, you can get it, but good God, that's just expensive.
No, I'm just saying you'd be doing the house with it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you try to do it with scale sheetrock and stuff, you spend a small fortune.
Hell, you must just put drywall tape up and just mud that in.
Now, Keith, what is that servo going to do on top of your gas tank?
The surfer.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
gonna
God.
make the flame flower.
Oh, okay.
So you have a guy with a flamethrower on top
On
of
top
a
of a
propane
propane tank. Yeah, that's safe.
Well, it makes sense. It's his gas for his flamethrower.
Yeah.
Right.
Unlimited supply.
Yeah.
But if
Filling
people
that up's
shoot
gonna
at
be
him,
expensive.
they better shoot the gas tank and not him. It's easier to shoot the gas tank than him.
Yep. This is beyond guns. There's no more bullets.
Oh, there's no more bullets. Okay.
Yeah.
But yet there's people that refine propane.
Yep.
Propane. That's
It could be anything in this tank. Who knows? Could be gas, propane.
It's
It
labeled.
just says
Right.
propane.
Could
It's
just be cow
labeled, but
parts.
you know,
Yeah,
It has a
They don't
safety
follow the OSHA
placard.
standards.
horse manure. Right. Be anything.
Just gas.
So Keith, did you make this tank or is this?
No, it's
It's a Metamucil tank.
no, it's almost it's a Clorox cleanup tank.
Clorox. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clorox.
Wipe tank.
I thought for sure this was going to be a story about how Keith almost died using Clorox wipes as Metamucil.
And then I sprayed it with that rubberized coating that makes the paint stick real good.
Let's see.
Oh,
Probably.
fucker.
So, Sarge, is the motorbike your best toy now? Your funnest toy?
It's starting to seem like that. It's stupid fun to drive. Ridiculous. I'm actually soldering up these batteries to throw in 7200s.
Okay.
Decent runtime.
Oh,
I warned you.
I got about a half an hour on the Gorgon, Sarge.
Oh, nice.
Finally got it going, right?
Battery charger.
What changed?
The battery charger. I use my battery charger.
Not charging it all the way.
Yeah, that one it got sent didn't charge it all the way.
You can have them send you a new one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep, they should. They will too. They'll
Yeah.
send you another one and replace that defective.
Send Horizon a email.
Like, hey man, I paid
Found
top
that
dollar for
product.
this RTR, man. What the hell? Battery's weak. They'll
Either
send
that
a
or
new
bring,
one.
What is
either that
goofy?
or bring it back to the shop and see what they
Or
say.
yeah, bring it back
Yeah.
to the hobby
They
shop.
may just
They
do it.
may even have one and just hand you a new one.
That's where I was today testing it. She's like, let's
Mhm.
see what it does. We talked about 15 minutes, and I'm like, oh, I should be timing this. And I fucking got like another 10 minutes after we started timing it.
That's good though.
But it still totally just stops. It'll slow down just a little bit and then stop.
Oh yeah.
That's a LiPo.
That's just the technology.
That's
That's how
lipo.
the ESC works.
Not a
Yeah.
lipo though. He's using.
He's using
Yeah,
meat.
but
Yeah.
It's probably just how they designed it.
Yeah, cause I mean my Stampede doesn't do that. Well, it
Yeah.
will, but it'll slow way,
It
way,
slows down
way,
and
way,
drives for a
way,
little
way.
bit.
Yeah, slows really down. You know the difference when it slows down. This one, it just like and it stops.
You just got to remember Spectrum versus whatever that Traxxas stuff is that's in there. It might just not work the same.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, almost all of mine, there's no perceptible slowdown until all of a sudden you just don't have any battery
it's
to go.
gone, right?
Yeah. Very little slowdown until it just all of a sudden it's done.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not the Stampedes. They go slow, and then they stop.
Now I'm talking LiPo cutoff here, not
Yeah, well, I don't
not your
have nickel
typical-
metals. I mean, I don't have lipos, so.
You do have LiPos. Every one of your SCX-24.
Oh, yes, I do have lipos.
does that count? The
Every
lipo?
one. Yeah, does that
Yeah,
count?
Oh, now Sean's
you can still
back.
start a house fire.
You can be part of the conversation again when we talk about SCX-24s.
I came back, I found the leak, but I actually take a photo around, see if anybody
I'll
who
have
has cabin fever is bringing one that I can buy.
Yeah, the 124th I have is a 6-year-old Devastator, which I'm not even sure is 2S. It might be only 1S. And my 124th TF2, and I've done every upgrade that RC 4-wheel drive has sent out for the damn thing. And it's kind of okay now.
Yeah. Oh, that was that stupid TF2. That's probably the worst fucking 124 scale ever made.
Well, it doesn't perform, but it wasn't made to perform. It was made to look the part. But they've modified it to make it perform some, pretty much as far as you can. What they really need to do is come out with a set of metal links and some actual oil shocks for the goddamn thing.
Yeah.
There's no aftermarket for it other than what RC 4-wheel drive puts out because no one
100%, Jim. You got that right, buddy. Nobody makes anything for that thing except RC 4-wheel drive. And they sent me all of these parts for free. Okay, they've upgraded the motor 3 times, man. And on this last upgrade, the fucking ESC quit. And of course, it's a combo unit, ESC and receiver together. And I happen to have a radio laying around that Javier had gave me. And I went on Amazon and ordered up I think it said 30 amp, which is bullshit. It's probably more like a 15 amp ESC.
I don't know, get here tomorrow morning, I slip and break my neck on that floor with it's fucking a load of hydraulic oil on the floor. Looks like
Need to
Alrighty,
get some
I think I'm
speedy
gonna
dry.
run. I'm gonna run over away, guys. Catch you guys later. Got a long day at racing tomorrow.
All right.
See you, John. Good luck.
All right, enjoy the races.
Mhm.
Post the videos, man.
All right.
Don't be
Try
ramming
to.
into your buddy's stepdad.
Oh man, that's so funny. I still can't believe that. Talk to you guys later.
See you, John.
I can believe it. You ran into me last time we hung out. There's still a hole in the Gorgon hood.
Love tap.
I wish I could have got it on film. Every time John went to jump his LMT, he jumped too. Like he'd raise his whole body up.
Like,
He'd get
you're playing
excited
video
at the
games?
ramp.
Jump.
Yeah,
Like
Isn't that
raising the
about
radius
action?
can help it jump higher.
right.
RC cheerleading.
Yeah, I
You
missed
run
all
over
that.
a rock in your car and you lift your ass up so it won't hit the bottom of your car.
Right.
Lean into corners.
Yeah, I missed all that when you guys were over there on that ramp.
Oh, it was a blast.
But did you see the post that Bill from Rivercliff put up for all of
No.
the event dates?
Yeah, I saw that he was trying to compete with Beat the Creek.
He's probably going to get about 10 people.
What's he trying to do?
The Rivercliff trails that just opened up over here in Mount Gilead.
Oh, is that the one you're
Adventure
trying to
Time.
do that event? Yeah.
Yeah, he put a schedule up for this year, and his first date is the weekend of Beat the Creek.
Oh, well. That's good.
And then the next one that he has is the same week as Badlands.
That's crazy.
And that place is cool and it's nice. It's not $20 for 3 hours nice. I'm
But
sorry.
did anybody tell him that?
$20 for 3 hours?
His
Yeah.
last event was scheduled for 3 hours and it was $20 a person.
That's crazy.
Sweet.
He had 12 people.
That is a lot.
Yeah.
That's why he had 12 people show up.
Yeah, it's $20 for an adult, $10 for a kid, $5 to spectate.
Yeah,
$5
$5
to
to go watch.
spectate. Shit.
There's no,
Yeah, watch me
door
walk
prizes
away.
or anything like that involved, or
He's got nothing. He's got porta potties and that's it.
RC84, what's up? What's up?
he's got to cover that. He's got to cover his insurance.
What's up, everybody?
He could do a little bit cheaper, probably.
What's up, iPhone?
So Chris,
Yeah, but it should be good $20 for the day. Like, you know,
Yeah,
you're in
exactly.
if you're in, you're in, like, you know, so.
Yeah.
well, it shouldn't even be $20, maybe 10 at the
No,
most.
well, Keegan's got a point though, because he probably does with insurance and everything. So if it's $20 for the whole day, that would make sense.
Yeah, $20 for a whole day would be
Yeah,
at least more reasonable, but
yeah.
Well,
it was noon to 3.
and there is
Wow.
Noon to 3.
there is no insurance because he's got you signing a waiver.
Ah. So, yeah, he
So-
is.
No, I don't
he's
care about the
investing in
insurance,
that.
but 12 to 3 is a little bit unreasonable for $20, man.
Yeah. And then when his daughter goes around taking pictures of everybody's trucks, she posts them up on their page, and now you have to pay for the picture if you want it.
What?
Boy.
How about you pay me to take the picture?
She puts the watermark on it for the property. She puts Rivercliff Trails watermark on it, right in the middle of the picture.
It should be a free picture if you don't remove the watermark. If you want the watermark removed, pay
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah.
Well, if she's gonna put a watermark, why not put it in the fucking corner? You know, that's bullshit. Put it right across the middle of the picture.
Oh, it's dead center of the picture.
Don't want you to use it.
Best way to get your point across.
Yeah, they want advertisement.
Did you
They
see
want-
whose truck
they want
was
money
on
for
their
a
ad,
pristine
Dennis?
picture.
I don't know if it's on the schedule or the ad for the last event.
Let me take a look.
This dude I know gonna
Oh
call
yeah,
me.
there he is.
Talking
Hey,
about-
Chris.
Oh, what up, Guru?
What up?
Some dude calls me that I know, some guy I know from used to be stationed with. And he calls me, he says, because I didn't answer because I'm on here, right? Then he goes, need to talk very serious. So I mute and go off the offline off the video and everything, and I go call him, and he don't answer the phone. So it must not be that fucking serious. It must not be that serious.
No,
What the fuck?
that's sick.
Well, you got a hold of someone else.
Or it was
He
too
probably
late.
did. I hope so. And I don't gotta worry about it.
I just read your WhatsApp, Sarge.
Hey,
What kind of hospitality is this, John?
Sitting there waiting in the background. I was like, what the hell, dude?
if you don't answer, Sarge, then apparently he ain't too worried about it, man.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I have the chat up now, guys, so I'm able to see the chat. So
Nice.
found the leak in the excavator. I know where it's
Need
coming
to-
from.
Pull the chat up.
Jesus, who's that? Need like another paint shirt will do you. Just sound of it.
You don't have to go buy any more paper towels tomorrow.
Yeah, it's a fucking all like it's mathy shit, my holy.
You know
fuck.
he's using hotel towels.
Re-rolls them on the brown thing.
Fucking everywhere it's clear.
Get shop towels or some speedy dry, like cat litter or something.
Yeah, I need some of that stuff. That's what I should buy a couple of the fucking pads for when I'm working on these things.
He's got the bath mat under it.
Adult diapers to put under
At
it.
least I do. I know for certain my tracks will not fucking seize up for a while. That's for sure. They're well lubricated. That's stuck.
I'm not seeing the picture you're talking about, Josh.
All right, hold on, I'll grab it.
Because the only ones that I'm seeing is his stuff.
Can I run it out here like that? Can I run it like that?
And instead of having a family picture for the banner, you should have like trucks up there.
What competition is this?
It's just a trail spot.
That's that one in damn, I'm about to say Johnstown.
Mount
Gil,
Gill.
Mount Gilead.
Yeah.
There's a college in Mount Gilead, isn't there?
Huh?
There's a college in Mount Gilead, D3, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can like that.
I've only been there a couple times. One of my uncles stayed there.
Damn it, is it?
Or more.
You know, but I think he only had like 10 people show up.
What was he did it again or something? It was this weekend.
New Year's Eve.
A night crawl.
Yep.
Or
Well, it was
with the
supposed to
12 to
be
3.
supposed to be noon to 3, but I think he might have cut it a little short because there wasn't many people that showed.
It could start out a little cheaper as long as his overhead's covered.
Oh, well, look at you.
Throw some hot dogs on the grill and throw some sodas and hot dogs in people's hands. With the $20, they'd feel a little bit better about it.
Right.
Right, because when we were there for his first event, he had a food trailer there, which thank God, because they had hot drinks, hot chocolate, hot coffee, decent food, but when you do walking tacos, you don't get just the little fucking 99-cent bags that you get in a box of 40. Well, that's what they had. They got the box of Fritos, Doritos, and in just the small bags, and it was $6. But at least we had something to munch on, something to drink till the sun came up and warmed it up.
Yeah, that sounds like you just saying at least they use Vaseline. Jesus, them walking taco bags is this fucking big. They cleaned up.
Well, that food trailer was one of their friends, and the girl
They're
that
definitely running it
photography
like
is his daughter.
a full-blown business, which, you know, it's a business, that's fine.
And I got a feeling Brent from Adventure Time is going to not quit his day job to be full-time over there.
No.
Why is he going to do that one time? Yeah.
The guy offered him the same pay or more to be more or less groundskeeper.
Oh yeah. Does the guy get that much money? Why the hell is he charging fucking people that much money?
He's a retired vet that bought this piece of property because when he was little, he played on it all the time. He was always there. And he said if it ever came up for sale, he was going to buy it. And he did. Just didn't know what he wanted to do with it. So he ended up doing this. Me personally, I'd have built a fucking cabin down there. Put a cabin up about 5 feet off the ground. Be done with it.
I'd hold events there to cover the stuff for RC, like hold actual like parties, wedding venue, whatever, because it's included, it's gorgeous, plenty of parking.
Come on.
I mean, I think what he's trying to do is he's trying to recoup every penny that he put into it this year.
Right.
Too quick.
He's running it like a full-blown business, and people that go out and do RC trails,
make any money for a couple of years.
Yeah.
People that go out and do RC stuff aren't spending $20 for 3 hours.
No, that's $20 for the weekend.
Yeah. I mean, Beat the Creek's one of the biggest events in the nation. And when they went from 20 to 40 for a weekend, hell was raised.
Oh, and they're still complaining about it. They're thinking it's going to go up to like $80. $80 is still better than USTE at $130 a person. And you can't stay there.
Right.
You know, at least Beat the Creek, you can stay there. You don't have a certain time to get out.
When is that? About 5 months?
Beat the Creek?
Yeah.
Yeah, 5 months.
Yep. Right. Beginning of May.
May.
3rd, 4th.
Either 3rd, 4th, or 5th. Yeah.
And I'm not going on Thursday again. I'm just gonna go up early Friday morning.
Well,
have you done last time then if you went Thursday?
I went Thursday this year because I went in with the vendors.
Okay. I got a long fucking weekend.
Yep. Especially when all you're doing is setting up to vend and
Yeah.
just kind of looking around,
Hmm.
trying to find something
Where, Dennis?
help somebody.
Where, Dennis?
What's that, Bill?
Where at?
Creek.
Creek.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know the videos I saw there. It makes me want to go there.
It's an amazing time.
Maysville, Kentucky. So, where is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it is a really good time. I enjoyed it. And Vendors Row is all in one area. It's not just a big horseshoe and then a gap and then vendors to one spot. I mean, you're camping around all the vendors. There's people got shit set up from the front of the property all the way to the back of the property selling shit.
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't want to run all the trails, you can run a couple of the trails. You can run the barn, or you go in the one. There's a trail right behind the barn. They call it the Rock Garden. That's part of Trail 2. You could just drive that. You can drive next to the barn on one of their other dirt trails, or go
The
ahead.
only thing they need to get better at, and maybe I'll talk to Joe at Cabin Fever, because Joe will be there as well. Like the annunciations that are like announcing when things are happening and doing stuff like
Right.
you end up missing a lot of shit, like 'cause you don't announce it. Like there was an awesome last year, there was an awesome camel run. I brought my camel truck and all with me that missed the run because there's no announcements of it, there's no nothing like that's one good thing about USTE, like he announces when stuff's happening, you'll know there's stuff about to happen and there's stuff happening, like, you know.
Right. Even if
Yeah,
they just made
they're
up
definitely
like
on
a
top
bunch of
stuff like that.
schedules,
Yeah.
pick up a flyer with a big schedule on it and hand it out to everybody that comes in.
Yeah, but even
They have
some
a-
of them he does, like look at last year, he said the show and shine was at 10 o'clock or something, and he ended up having it at 9 o'clock or some fucking thing or some shit, wasn't it?
Yeah, I missed out on that. I missed out on the
Yeah.
driving meeting.
That's what I
Yeah,
mean, like,
set
there's
up.
a lot, like, he needs to just announce things better, like, cause it's not like he doesn't have a PA system, he has a fucking PA system there, like, you know?
Tell all your friends that it's at 9 o'clock and everybody else at 10 o'clock.
Yeah,
Guess who's gonna win?
That's what I'd be doing.
Oh, no one showed up. I guess I won.
yeah,
Yeah, but then you got the diehards that they, as soon as they get up, they bring their trucks over there, cover them, and then wait for everyone else to come over, and then uncover them so there's no dew on them.
yeah. And
then move them around.
that's why my build offs is, that's why my build off, you have to actually run your fucking truck. You can't build it this year, can't build it, take it out of your car, set it in the ground, get it judged, and then put it back in your car again. Didn't judge
It's so-
the trio. Like,
It's so funny.
Adventure Time just got a new 10-2 deadbolt that he's doing.
yeah,
I won at Badlands with my Wraith 2 years ago. And I was out on the night run and somebody goes, "Didn't that win the show and shine?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but it's a truck that I drive. It
yeah.
just looks cool."
And that's what it should be, like, you know? And I don't understand, I don't get it, like, I know a lot of people love doing it, but if I'm gonna build something and put that much time in it, I'll at least take it out and enjoy it and have some fun with it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Fucking stuck. It's stuck. It's
In Badlands, they should have made it just the Horizon Fest.
with what?
They should have just did it as a Horizon Fest instead of Axial Fest.
But they have their own Horizon Fest on us.
Right.
And
But
they have Fur Lined by the Fire.
Yeah.
Ashers could have fun there too, about.
it's a good thing I have more than one Axial.
Look, you only need one. You only got one arm to fucking drive it.
Yeah.
Well, you won't be seeing me carrying another truck on my back for a while, that's for sure.
They calling you Dennis One Wing. You know?
My only axial based truck has no axial parts on it.
So what's Axial based about it?
Memory.
The design.
But that's one rule of the.
But none of the parts.
That's one of my rules. It has to have an SEX 10.2 or 10.3 stamped chassis rails. But the rest of the truck can be built out of whatever the hell you want. You can build it out of spare parts. You can build it out of parts you order online. Well, there's certain parts you can't, but it has to be straight axle as well.
Yes, that's my Jeep. It's
Damn.
all the design is based on axial, but they don't claim it and they don't credit it. And I ended up only using the frame rails, right? But all the parts, like the TFL axles are direct axial replacements. The
Sean, I think
I got the transmission, the LRT2 transmission from GCM in it,
Oh yeah.
which is axial replacement parts. But nothing's made by axial. Even the frame isn't made by axial.
What were you gonna say, Keegan?
But all the parts that are on it will fit an axial.
What was that, Keegan?
And I got
nothing.
Vanquish parts on there.
Every time I ask Keegan, but every time I say what's that, Keegan, Bill answers.
We're good.
It's all good in the hood. It's all good in the hood. What happened, Bill? Did you just fucking take a heart attack there, or what happened? Just like the camera just all of a sudden went to the ceiling.
They're skipping. The fans skipping.
Yeah.
They ain't skipping. That's the illusion of the
It's moving so fast.
Yeah.
So Keegan, are you trying to get on Welcome Back Carter, or that hair and beard is really going?
Up your nose with a rubber hose.
No, man.
Just
What I look like when I get out of the shower.
Mr. Carter.
Bro going.
Oh, damn.
Up your nose with a rubber hose. That was a good show, actually. That fucking John Travolta was fucking young as hell with that. That and what? That and what did you call the other one? WKRP, wasn't it? The radio
And
The
Cincinnati,
KRP in
WA.
Cincinnati.
Yeah, that was a good show
I
as well.
swear to God, I thought turkeys could fly.
That was good. Laughed my ass off when they made that show.
That was a good show.
Tracy's watching The Old Price is Right, and I walk in there and they had a showcase showdown, and Bob Barker says, "Oh, they did a thing," and they're like, "Okay, what's?" And I'm looking, $2,500 for a brand new car. Like, what?
Yeah.
The nice car, 4-door, 6-cylinder. It's like, man,
$2,500.
The last
yeah.
car you could buy price was a Yugo.
That just shows like old Bob Barker is.
Yeah, I'm like, Tracy, you sure that's because I thought it was 25,000. She goes, nope, it's 2,518 or what I had it. You know, the one they had to pick the car, pick the number, and the car's
Yeah.
behind it. Yeah.
And then they come out with the original jet skis that you got to stand up on.
If you look closely in the background, there's someone that looks just like Keegan with the same haircut.
Yeah.
Look how cheap the original Chargers and the original 67 Mustang were. Like, can't buy a 67 Mustang nowadays, fucking forget about it. Forget about it. Hmm?
And Dennis, I know it's hard to believe it at my size now, but I had stand-up jet skis.
Oh yeah.
I'm not doubting it.
Were they painted fluorescent colors?
No, one was the factory red and one was white.
White with
But it
that.
was all souped up like a sleeper. That thing ran 41 mile an hour.
That's fast in water.
Yeah.
That's fast for those old jet skis.
Yeah, there was nothing stock about it.
Just rednecked up.
JD said he still has a 650 stand-up jet ski, runs like a champ.
Oh, those 650s were monsters. They got 1100s now. Stand up.
I like how they do them tricks and go all the way underwater with them and shit. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, where they jump and then dive in. Oh yeah.
My uncle raced motocross until like 85 or 86, and he got hit on a jump and it destroyed his the artery in his left arm. So like with his left hand, he couldn't make a fist. Still can't.
That's crazy.
So what he did is he started riding jet skis, and he had the throttle on the right, a pull throttle, and he velcroed his left hand to the handlebars with the water ski gloves. And he could do all those tricks, the foot drags, the submarines. And he's the one that helped me build my jet ski. And then he started racing quads again and stuff. So he flipped it to where it was twist throttle on the right, and he pulled the clutch with 2 fingers. And then ran a proportioning valve for the brakes so he could use all foot brake. And his left hand was velcroed to the bars. I've never seen that dude lose a race, ever. He is amazing what he can do with one arm. He'd ride wheelies up the sand dunes, one-handed, all the way up the sand dunes and come back down.
It's like they get used to not having it, mate. They learn how to fucking go around it. Like, look at Dave. It's what 11 Charlie. Like, he's fucking get archery. He's on TV stuff going and everything. Like, he's only the one. It's like they get used to. They get
You
used to
just have
not
to let
having it.
that
Like,
glue overnight.
Overcome adversity.
Yeah. So it's like, I guess it's what you get used to.
I wanted to get that servo.
Nice.
Wanted to
You
get
can
the
either,
spin, but
you can either let it defeat you or you can, you either say, done versus me, like, and
this
go.
build is almost done.
Yeah, when they first started coming out with those watercraft, they had come out with this thing called a jet ski, and it basically was a great big surfboard with a 2-cylinder engine on the back of it, and it had a rope on the front that had a throttle cable in it, and you just squeeze the handle for throttle.
Let's see.
I think I was about 18 when they came out with those.
What's that big servo?
And the guy was meeting us at the lake every day, bringing coolers full of drinks, sandwiches. And we'd go out there and we'd ride all damn day. And we'd tell him what was working and what wasn't. And then one day he did a durability test and he had us bring our friends. And so we showed up out there. It was like 20 of us all together. It was a fun lake party that weekend because he literally told us to try and tear these things up. So we all showed up out there. We ran the piss out of those machines and just had all kind of fun with them and did our best to beat them up. And I think out of 20 machines, he had 10 of them that did not survive the weekend.
Pretty good, 50-50.
So we were kind of in on the research and development part of making those particular machines, and they were pretty cool, but they just didn't catch on. You know, people preferred the wet bike that Kawasaki made, and there was another one they had at the time.
Kamazaki, I remember when they first came out with a dirt bike with a power band. And when that power band kicked in and that thing, that was fucking sick. First dirt bike I ever owned. Like my dad used to do postmortems, so he never let any of us have a bike. So I saved up, covering one whole like winter and summer selling sticks, everything. Went on to like back in the day, it wasn't Craigslist, but it was like a Craigslist type thing, you know, like a buy and sell type of thing. I found a 350 at Tilgit Trials. Fucking thing was a monster, man. And I went and bought it, like, and came home on it, and they were like, hey, "What the fuck?" Went crazy, and I was like, "Hey, it's a no return bike. I can't return it." Of course, my dickhead brother, he's like, "Oh, this thing's fine. This thing's fine." Went to go across the back square in it. Fucking power band kicked in, threw him off it. Like my dad fucking freaking out. Then he's like, "Ah, a fucking dickhead, my brother." Like, what could they do? There's no returns. Like, we get some fucking abuse out of that thing. Ended up like with a pair of vice grips on the fucking clutch cable and everything, just pulling the vice grips. But we couldn't afford fucking parts, like, you know. So it's just whatever broke, you just whatever broke, you just threw whatever you had on it, like, you know?
Yeah, taught you about mechanics though.
This damn thing fit you the other day.
Yeah, I had a dirt bike like that one time. We had the throttle was messed up, so you just had to have a grip on the end of the throttle cable.
Yeah.
It still had that lead thing on the end, you know, and so you just held on like crazy to that and snatched it as hard as you could, and then of course you'd let go of it to let off.
Try to do that on a dune buggy when you're sitting in a red light and the throttle capes breaks. Like you have to friggin' get a pair of pliers, wrap it around it. Driving down the road.
So we used to go karts like that with no throttle cable at all. You know, basically you're driving the go-kart with your left hand and you got your right hand reaching around to the engine where you're working the damn throttle with your thumb.
Yeah.
Reach around.
My dune
combination.
buggy was street legal.
You and that old go-kart to reach around, huh?
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Drive
Feels
that
legendary, I've
thing,
heard.
I should have drove it to
Yeah.
Connecticut.
We drove like this. You see my arm?
Yeah, yeah.
That's how we did it.
We
That
did that when
hurts.
we were trying to mess with the governors on the golf carts at the golf cart place.
Should have drove it to Connecticut.
Not let them see you.
You tell you what, this thing's heavy on the battery, you know. Putting down half the battery already.
The
Can you turn
fastest
all the fancy
go-kart I
lights
ever
off?
had. I had hooked up a car battery and car coil with this Briggs and Stratton 5 horsepower engine to get it running, and that was the rippingest go-kart I ever had. Of course, it was no fun when you end up with battery acid all over you.
Yeah, fun goes out the window.
Yeah, of course, you clean it all up, charge your battery up, put fresh water in and all that, and you're back to it again tomorrow.
I drilled that hole off. Holy shit. That's okay. I can fill it up.
Yeah, Derb, those bikes were pretty crazy, man.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go way back here.
doesn't matter what size of the
Damn, man.
GSXR it was, those were stupid fast bikes.
I had a ZX12 Ninja for a while. Thing ran 9-second quarter mile.
I had a GS 1000S once. Drove it one time. That was it.
Mastered it in one ride. Said,
No license, no insured, not registered.
yeah.
I traded mine in on a Harley.
To my buddy. He was driving it. Throttle got stuck. Laid it down.
Thanks.
Yeah.
When Harley first came out with the Buell, I took one for a ride. Fuck those bikes, man. They're stupid.
Damn it.
My nephew bought the CBR 900R. Sitting
I ridden
around
one of those.
on the freeways.
You can't pop up on those bikes anything over 80. You pop up, it's like a flag in the wind.
Yep.
Like the Ninja was at least heavy enough. If I popped up, it didn't want to unsettle the tires.
What size was your Ninja?
In 1980,
1200?
or
Yeah.
yeah, I guess it was around 1985. I had an 80 CV 400.
That servo's not even gonna work. Damn.
Those early 4 cylinders were something else, man.
Yeah, but when Honda came out with the
That is handy, that.
them
Came
CBRs
out.
are just stupid bikes.
So they don't have a picture of the door. Can you see that? Does that picture show up or no? The screen too bright?
Yeah, it's got a
You
picture of
can
an
see it.
excavator on
You
it.
see the
it's like
picture of the
excavator.
excavator?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So now I have a program that, so they don't have a dozer, so I have the tank. So just with flick of that switch, I'll be able to switch between the excavator and the dozer. That's pretty sweet, isn't it? They need to get a picture of a dozer on here instead of a tank.
More options.
No. That's pretty cool. One flick. You can do up to 20 models like that, like just one flick and switch between the models. It's a pretty cool feature. Pretty cool feature.
I feel like with Kurt's good to see the way it is, he at least rode a Harley for a little while.
Yeah, Kurt had a Harley, right, Kurt?
Yeah.
What do you
Yeah,
have?
Road King.
I was gonna say you had a Road King or
Had
the Road Master, whatever the hell they
a
call it.
20 Road King.
And to paint it. A picture for him, but he sold it.
I never had a Harley. I had a 95. Well, I still have it. 1995 Suzuki VS 800. And to get an idea of what it looks like, you'd have to look at like an Indian Larry chopper.
Oh yeah.
And that's kind of how that bike was designed from Suzuki. And I loved it.
Too big for that.
That thing would flat out outrun any Harley out there.
What was the first sign of motorcycles in the Bible? Moses coming down the mountain of triumphs. Right, I guess so. If you want to start saying you got buys there, we'll start with you, Bill. What's the buys there?
All right. Well, hey, thanks for everybody for coming to join us and hang out with us this evening. Good having you. And you guys make the show. So show up, guys.
That's it. Guru.
Thanks for having me. Everybody hit that thumbs up. All skills matter.
No problem. KVRC.
Thanks for inviting me, and we'll see you next time.
No problem. Gems.
Thanks for having me, Sean. Nice to see you back. And everyone in the chat, thanks for stopping by.
Dennis.
Thanks for the invite, Sean. Thanks everybody in chat for hanging out. Thanks everybody in the panel for jumping on. And glad to see you're doing the lives again, Sean. Hope you do.
Yeah, Hank.
Hey, thanks for the invite. We'll see you all on the next stream. Who's the next one?
Kurt, Sunday night.
Yeah,
Monday.
Kurt's going to be the next one.
Sunday
And
night.
KBRC 13 is supposed to start it. We don't know if he will.
Yeah,
But
I'm
anyway.
gonna start one sometime. I just don't know.
We'll see you all later.
When.
Thanks.
Thank you. Green Fog.
Great weekend, everybody. Great seeing everybody.
Right, everybody, thanks for stopping in next weekend. I'll be at Cabin Fever. So the internet and Cabin Fever is really, really awful. So I know for sure I can't even talk on my phone half the time when I'm up there because you don't even get phone reception. Cabin Fever, which is good because then there's not 6 million fucking videos coming torturing people at the same time when you're there. So that's a good thing about it. Like, you know, and then so I definitely know I won't be doing a live next weekend, but now they know the internet will hold up to do a live. I'll start doing a few more of them again the Friday nights. So everybody, thanks for taking the time to stop in, and peace out.